this is the start of the vlog. It is already 12 something and I should have been asleep hours ago, but because you make a plan and God wants to laugh at it. But okay, let's get into it. Not but let's just get into it. So I am going on vacation. My busy basketball season where I work starts in October, and so we're going on a family trip to DC, Washington DC. So very excited. My plane leaves at 5 a.m. We have to be at the airport around like 5ish. It is already almost 1. Not slept yet. But let's get to what I plan on reading this week, because I have been in a really bad reading slump. So one of my goals is to get a lot of reading done on this vacation, audiobook wise and IRL. So I've not really been able to read a physical book as much, just not been able to hold into it. But my goal is to get some audiobooks read at least, and get some physical books read. So the first book that I was hoping to finish today, but just life kept laughing at a bitch. My goal is to finish Ruthless Vows. I think I've got like 3 hours at the max left on the audiobook. So I will be finishing this the first day, because we have 2 3-hour flights, and then we have a big time gap between the 2 flights to DC. So this will be definitely finished today. That's by Rick Ross. So now that is the only book confirmed for that's going to be finished. These are hopefuls. My hopeful TBR. So another audiobook. I tried to read the physical book, but I just couldn't get into it because of my slump. And so the next another audiobook I'm going to try to get to is Blood at the Root by Layron Williams. Is another audiobook I'm going to try. Another audiobook I know for sure that I will be reading, these next 2 are ones that I'm definitely planning on reading, is One Dark Window by Rachel Gallagher. I'm very excited to be getting into this finally. I actually saved it for the vacation. This is probably going to be my vacay read. What I read while I'm actually in DC. The others are airplane reads. This is what I plan to read while I'm in DC. And then I have The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches is going to be another potential read. This is for my 12 witchy picks. So this also might include I'm not really going to talk about this one while I read it. This will probably be its separate vlog. And then we will be reading, I don't know what I'm going to be taking with me to physically read. I'm debating on this Ruinous Fate, which I might not now, because me and Princess are going to be reading My Immortal Dark this month. We might try to buddy read it this month, so I might save this for next month. So I might take with me Anna Marie and the Fox to physically read it, and I might take Infinity Alchemist. I think these are going to be my 2 physical read books, is the vibe I'm getting, that I'm going to be reading this year, just during the my physical books. But yeah, those are all my potential reads. But today has been hectic. I did work today 9 to 5, but it was very slow. It was a very slow work day. And then I got home, and I was washing clothes, and I packed, and I would have been packed sooner, but just life got in the way. My best friend was supposed to be house sitting, but my younger brother ended up going to the ER for some back pain, and he will not be going on the trip with us, but he is fine. He just can't risk hurting his back more. He got a severed disc, and it's on a nerve, so he'll be fine. It's painful, but just bed rest, and luckily he already asked for 5 days off, and he doesn't like plane travel, so at least he doesn't have to do that. So we're lucky with that. I will probably maybe get a clip of him when we get back. But yeah, so I will check with you all later. Probably at the airport is when I'm gonna get my next clip. I'm gonna shave after I finish filming this part right here, and maybe clean my face. I still gotta pack my utilities, my utensils, my toiletries is the right word I was looking for. It's a big word for Elmo. But I will see y'all later. The woman, the myth, the legend, Nell Diamond. Extra point.
Not extra points. Beer, wine, cheese. Cheese is a weird beef though. What is the book lovers? That's the only one that I've read. I haven't read anything else.
It is Wednesday. I was supposed to kind of check in with y'all. You all seen beef footage, but I did not check in with you guys Monday really or Tuesday. But we are in DC. I'm in the hotel right now. It's just me in the hotel. Mom and Dad are actually at the White House right now. I did a lot of walking yesterday, and my feet are killing me, and I got kind of blisters on my feet because I'm not used to wearing these shoes. Like, I usually either wear my work shoes or my Crocs, but I have my tennis shoes because I know it's gonna be really rainy over here. So I got blisters, and I just was not feeling great this morning. So they went to the White House without me, and it's all right. But Monday was basically, we were at the airport all day. We had to be there at the plane took off at 8, so we were there by 6. And then we landed in St. Louis for our layover, and we were there for less than an hour. And then we went from St. Louis to DC, and that was an hour and some minutes. And I was able to finish, what was the audiobook I was able to finish? I was able to finish the audiobook I was reading, Ruthless Vows, which I enjoyed. I think that Ruthless Vows and Divine Rivals is a good duology. I felt like Divine Rivals was act 1 of a play, or it just act 1 of the story, and then we had an intermission, and then Ruthless Vows finished it out really well. I felt like it finished the duology perfectly fine. And I gave it a 4 stars. So overall, I think I gave the duology 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. And then on Tuesday, and then we got here around 7-ish. And I had a really big pain in my neck. So we went out to eat when we got here to this really fancy Italian restaurant, which I believe I got beef footage of. And then Tuesday morning, we went to the FBI building and we had a cool tour. I couldn't take any photos or film there. They wouldn't, I could take photos, but I couldn't film any video there. So sadly, there's no footage of that. And then we went and killed time. We went to the movies and saw Beetlejuice, and that was cute. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun movie, but it just didn't have the heart of Beetlejuice, the first movie, and so I didn't love it as much as the original. Of course, it felt like Hocus Pocus 2, which was it was a fun sequel, but it felt more like they were going for the nostalgia bait than telling its own story. So there's that. And then after that, you saw earlier, but I got to meet up with Nell, and then we went book shopping to, went to 4 different bookstores. We went to a comic book store that Nell found for me, which was really sweet. And then we went to this used bookstore, I think, and it was really just fancy. It was just a lot of text, classics energy, and not bad. It was cute. And then we went to this other bookstore, but it was more of a work and translation shop, which was interesting. And then we went to this a regular bookstore. And my haul from all the bookstores we went to, I got 3 books. I bought The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Desters. This is a book that's been on my radar that I've been wanting to get that I hadn't gotten yet, so now I got it. And then I got All the Hidden Paths, which is the sequel to, what is this the sequel to? I read it earlier this year. A Strange and Stubborn Endurance. This is a sequel to Strange and Stubborn Endurance. So I got this. I'm excited to get to this one eventually do. And then I got at the comic book shop, Birds of Prey Volume 1. So bought 3 books. Not too bad if I do say so myself. And then we had food at this bookstore. They had a cafe attached to it. And when Nell told me it was a cafe, I was thinking oh, it's gonna be cute sandwiches and I might need to get me McDonald's on my way back. No, they had Italian. They had I had a mushroom lasagna. And it was good. And I had this really good drink. But then I got back to the hotel, took the train, was confused, but figured it out. And now I'm just at the hotel resting today. I had breakfast, but that's all I've really done so far today. I started One Dark Window. I'm 20% in, and I'm enjoying it so far. But that is just my update for you guys. I will see y'all later. Alfredo! Oh my god. Look at the ground.
Hello? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, wait, come here. Hey guys, so it is the end of this vlog. I've been meaning to close this vlog out for weeks. It is already October. The last thing I checked in with you guys, I do not know. We ended up going to the Smithsonian, which you guys saw clips of everything of where we went. We went to the Smithsonian, and I got this cute little plushie. I wanted to show off my little Hello Kitty plushie. But we did that on the Friday. And then Saturday, we spent all day coming back. So we left the hotel around like 10, I think, because our airport plane left at 12. We almost missed our first flight because they did not tell us the gate changed. Luckily, my app did, but they didn't make any announcement. So we had to run to there. And then the second so on that plane, the first plane ride, I finished listening to One Dark Window, which I really enjoyed. The atmosphere was chef's kiss. The writing was immersive. I really enjoyed it. And I gave it a 4 stars. So there's that. And then after that, we landed, and then we had like a 2-hour layover, and we, like dummies, ate at Chili's, right? The first place we saw and exiting our gate, and then not realizing that our other gate was on the other side of the airport, so we had to book it with like 10 minutes to spare, not knowing where the other gate was. I told people we should look for our gate first, but no one listens to me. I'm not bitter, but we got there in time, we got on the plane safely, and I listened to most, if not all, the Very Secret Society of Magical Witches, which I found was a really cute, enjoyable read. I am not doing a spoilerly vlog, because I really mainly read it in one sitting, and it's kind of hard to do it late. Like, it's hard to edit it the way I would want to do it, so this is going to count in the witchy vlogs. But it was a really good read. It was cute and enjoyable. The characters were really fun. I liked our main character, and the little kids were cute. The romance was all right. It wasn't my favorite. I think I like the found family aspect more than I did the like main relationship. I will be continuing with this author. I think if I had to rank this with the other 12 witchy books, it is a 5-star, but it is not beating the top winner right now is still the very Once and Future Witches, and then it goes Nettle and Bone, and then Sutherland and Rowan. Then it will go Very Secret Society of Witches. After that, we have what is the book? Night of the Witch. After Night of the Witch, we have if I can think of the name of the stupid book, One for My Enemy, and then finally what is that book? Hexwives, which I really was my least favorite book so far of the series, of this challenge. But thank you guys for watching. I had fun. Shout out to Nell, who hung out with me. I don't know if I told you guys, but met up with Nell. You guys saw the clips for that. I really appreciate her taking time out of her day to come and hang out with me. That was so fun. We went to a bunch of bookstores. You guys, the haul video is already out, so you guys can check out the haul to see what I got exactly besides the plushie. But I really appreciated that. It was fun to see her and meet her in person. It's always fun to meet bookish people in person. So that was like one of the best parts of the trip for me. It was fun seeing the Sloanians. I love that I got to see the ruby slippers and like Selena's outfit. But I had fun. I'm excited to see where I travel to next, because that was my first time in DC, and I enjoy traveling and taking vacations. So I don't know where we'll be going next. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.